Do you guys know what my absolute favorite thing in this world to do is? It's filming entire videos, and then for some reason, my computer just decides that, nah, I'm not going to record the audio. It's just like, don't fancy it. Don't fancy recording the audio, mate. So you're going to have to record it again. So cheers, MacBook. Nonsense. Who you guys out there use a MacBook? Is it time for me to switch to PC? Because this is doing my head in. Every day there's a new issue. This is a top of the range MacBook Pro, whatever, 64 gigs of RAM and all of that nonsense, and it still can't even record a video. I'm sick of it. Let me know down in the comment section if you ever struggle with the same sort of thing. And if you are a Mac or a PC user, let me know. But with that said, the market. Look at the market. Bitcoin sitting at just under 21,000. Who would have thought overnight we were going to move like that? Look at that bounce. That is a 10% move. I went to bed. It was down here at like 19K. Woke up. It's 21K. What is going on? As you can see with Bitcoin, we have been really respecting these resistance and support. I put in this support down here at 16.5. We bounced off it. I talked about a long position. We made some insane gains. I actually closed my position in this region because I didn't think it was going to continue to go on. So it's a little bit annoying. Of course, we can be frustrated, but a trade's a trade. A profitable trade is a trade. So I'm happy with that, but would have loved to keep it open up until here. But as we can see, we came up, we retested the support, the resistance, came up, retested the resistance again, came up, retested the resistance again. Perfect textbook play here by Bitcoin. Absolutely wild moves. Lovely to see. But what should we be doing right now? That's the question on everyone's mind, right? If we do check out Terra Classic, we can see today up 7% or just under 7% there. Not moving as well as the overall market, which is actually up almost 10% as a whole, closing in on that $1 trillion mark, which I would love to see. Bitcoin actually up 11% in the 24 hours. Ethereum and Bitcoin both up 23% in the last 7 days, respectively. The killer, the absolute king, is Solana recently up 80%. Gala up 120%. Aptos up 110%. So is the market bottom in? Does this mean we can start celebrating and we should dump all of our money into the market now? No, that is not how we want to be playing this. Like I've been saying on both of my channels, I've been dollar cost averaging over this time, going heavy into Bitcoin, Ethereum, because I thought that the market was overly bearish at those times. Do I know if the market is going to come back down to retest these lows? No. Will it? Probably will. The macro is still not good. Inflation is still high. Yes, it's better than it was last month, but it's still very, very high. So coming down to retest these again is totally on the cards. If Bitcoin is playing and behaving like it did back in 2019, okay? We can't go back here on BitGet because BitGet wasn't around then, but in 2019, Bitcoin did a 300% move. So we may very well be seeing that right now. Look at that weekly candle, absolutely huge. You see this? This is what happens in extreme fear, and this is what happens when the market realizes that the extreme fear wasn't actually necessary, right? So what we want to do is we want to drown out the sound, the droning of everyone who doesn't believe in crypto saying that we're going to zero, right? You want to drown that out, and we want to stick to our research and what we genuinely believe in. If you genuinely believe that Luna Classic is going to do better than Bitcoin, then that's perfectly fine. You should do that. But listen, drown out the noise of both people who are too euphoric and people who are too bearish. You don't want to listen to that. You want to be in the middle. You want a level playing field. You want to do your research, and you want to stay unemotional in this market. Now, would I be chasing this pump? The answer is no. What I would be doing is waiting for a pullback if you wanted to get involved. You should have been dollar cost averaging down here. If you're trying to get involved now, that means you're only buying because of the price action. Perfectly fine if you are a short-term trader. You can short-term trade over here on BitGet and get a $10,000 deposit bonus. But if you are an investor, you should have been investing during this extreme fear, which I believe we'll get back into. So there's time for that. Now, talking about Luna Classic itself, we can see that this uptrend is still very much intact. Of course, the rest of the market is pumping, so we're going to be pumping on Luna Classic, just like I've been saying. All altcoins are correlated to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pumps, the rest of the market is most likely going to pump. If Bitcoin dumps, the rest of the market is most likely going to dump. It's just how it works out here in the world of crypto. So with that said, hopefully you now start to believe me that Luna Classic is connected to Bitcoin, right? It's clearly connected to Bitcoin, okay? So With that said, if Bitcoin does start to pull back, which it probably will at some point, we'll probably see the same thing happening on Lunar Classic. So if you want to protect your downside and you did get involved heavily down here, there's an opportunity to shave some of those profits and get them back into the market lower down. Of course, you guys have to judge that yourself. I'm not personally doing that, but if it's something you want to do to protect your downside, it's something you can do. Now, another coin that we've spoken about on the channel, Pi, up 25%, which is wild because this isn't official. This isn't the official Pi coin. This is actually just a futures contract that some exchanges decided, hey, we're just going to put a futures contract on Picoin, and people are still trading it, which is pretty wild. The volume is almost $3 million per day, which is down 40%. Wild stuff there. If this price stays the same, the amount of Pi coins that I personally have is around $500,000 to $1 million if we were ever to get this Pi coin, which I don't think is going to happen at this price. But if you are a Pi coin holder, then this could be future good news for you if they ever go live. We're still waiting for that to happen. But with that said, the overall market looking very nice, almost at that $1 trillion mark. We're gearing up to it right now. Hopefully we can hold it, guys, but stay safe out there, all right? Don't get too emotional. Don't start to get leveraged high up right now, because most likely the market is going to have some sort of pullback at some point, okay? So stay safe out there. Hopefully you enjoyed this little update to give you a little insight into what I'm thinking. Do not be emotional. Don't chase pumps when you had the opportunity to get involved when the market was scared. That's what we're here for. We're going to have more opportunities, and that's what this channel is all about. So if you like those opportunities, smash up the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.